I was impressed with going back to that cast and the big names that's on there. And I'm looking at like all these different people, but the one that um, caught me by surprise was one of your fellow castmates from The Wire,
Oh,
um,
Trey.
Trey. Poot.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
So how often do you get to work? I know in the night of Michael K. Williams was on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so now
It's
you're
always
on Saints and
we
Sinners.
always gonna we're always almost always gonna cross pollinate because actually when we first finished The Wire, I used to actively avoid doing certain things because sometimes they would have like 3 and 4 of us in one show.
Yeah.
And God blessed me that I had other things to also be doing, and I could also say no, I don't want to do that just yet, or I want to do this. But it was a lot of times where I'd be like, yeah, I already know people gonna want to keep lumping us in, lumping us in, lumping us in together to get that energy from us. And then we started to, it started to spread out a little bit. But we always gonna crisscross each other. Me and Trey, we probably before we got back to this show, he and I probably did like 2 or 3 other independent films
Mm,
together where we ran into each other, and one of them I was producing. So so certain times we're gonna, we are just gonna just cross paths every now and then. But Tray Chaney actually came in on the first season in the last episode.
mm,
And yeah, so he called me and he said, hey, you know about this show, Saints and Sinners? They just called and asked me if I want to be on it. So obviously that was a very deliberate lateral move that they made. And they got
yeah.
that off because it works. Him and I got to do a lot of interaction. I think it was the second year we got to do a lot together. Third year, he got off on his own story. Fourth year, I went back to my story. So, and the show is still going strong. We're in the 5th year right now, and that's the blessing. It's rare. It's a brand new drama on a pretty much a young network, Bounce
Right.
TV, and the people are supporting it, and that's the dopest thing about it. So
For somebody